So majestic. It's like playing a lion. Right, introduction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's find out what this is about.
We're on a boat. At night. It might be moving.
How do you know we're not just in the ocean?
That's true, it might be a fish.
Yeah.
Wondering what that is.
Fish?
This guy. This guy.
Oh man.
What is that move?
It's the secret shuffle.
Those digitised sprites are quite interesting.
I like the moment where you can tell they change out the mirror texture so that it can reflect, has a reflection on it.
So yeah, already a murder.
Yeah,
straight away.
The murder.
So, murder on a boat.
It's a big cruise liner. Looks like it would have a lot of people on it.
Could you imagine Raoul go through all of them?
Correct this most grievous misunderstanding, Mr. Carter. The Dagger of Amon must be returned to Egypt.
Stay out of my way, or I'll thrash you within an inch of your life.
Surely you can find a way to accommodate everybody's wishes.
Who are you to tell me what I can do with my own property?
Your property? What authority did you have?
The authority of the Egyptian Antiquities Service. So if you don't like it, I suggest you waddle on back to Egypt and complain to your own government.
Would it not be better to work this out diplomatically?
This isn't a case for diplomacy. It's a case for your acceptance of the situation.
It is not just my acceptance at issue, Mr. Carter. Frankly, some of our people are quite upset, moved to take drastic measures if need be.
Are you threatening me, you malodorous little man?
Mr. Carter, there are some who would rather fight back than allow their country to be stripped of its national treasures.
Any fat savage who lays a finger on my exhibit or threatens me will find himself in deep trouble. Do I make myself clear?
As clear as the water of the oasis, Mr. Carter.
Yeah, like, he's really weirdly laconic. Who have we got next?
Be careful with that steamer trunk, young man. It's exceedingly valuable.
It sure is heavy, Mr. Carrington. You got gold bars in here or something?
Is he talking to his android?
The contents of my trunk are not your concern. Now be a good lad and take it to my taxi. The Countess is waiting.
He didn't sound like a real person.
Also looks much smaller than his other picture would suggest.
New Orleans, 1 week later.
Are you sure you've got everything?
Yes, Daddy.
You've got Sam's address at the paper?
Yes, Daddy.
You've
Bet
got
you
the
miss
money
my
I
accents
gave you?
now.
I do,
Yes,
actually.
Daddy. Don't
This is...
worry.
Put some money in your shoe. New York's a big city, and there's a lot of crime there.
Look, I'm going straight to the paper. What could possibly go wrong?
Let
Uh-oh.
me give you a little more money, just in case.
Dad, I've got to go.
Godspeed, Laura. Call me as soon as you get there.
I'll be fine, Dad. I'm going to make you proud of me.
I already am, honey.
Is this the voice you pictured from the Colonel's bequest?
No, not at all.
I don't think giving her more money is going to help the whole crime situation.
No, probably make it worse, if anything.
Yeah, more money for the muggers.
I liked the sentence, I've put some money in your shoe.
I thought it was
surely
demanding.
I thought he said, I've put some money in your shoe, just in case. And I was like, well, surely she's noticed.
No, he's a deft touch. Wow, we're going on all the transport.
It's a transport-heavy game.
Yeah.
I hope that's not true.
I don't know anything about this.
Because so far...
Excuse me, dear, are you a secretary?
Old
Actually,
Gambit.
I'm starting a new job as a reporter for the New York Daily Register News Tribune. My name's Laura Bow.
How nice. I'm Irmgard. Is
What?
this your first trip to the big city?
Am I that obvious? How could you
Mom.
tell?
Yeah.
By the way you keep glancing out the window, dear. I did the same thing the first time I came to New York. The tall buildings, the people rushing around, it was all so exciting. Then I stepped off the train and got mugged.
How awful!
It's the New York experience.
Luckily, you've got lots of money.
Really negative portrayal.
Thank you, dear. You're very kind.
Oh,
I've
here we go.
enjoyed traveling with you.
Do you need any help getting home?
Oh my
no,
god.
dear, I'll be fine. Thank you.
You're sure you'll be okay?
Yes, thank you. Goodbye.
Immediately stolen from.
That entire suitcase as well.
Goodness gracious! My suitcase!
Can you spare a dime, miss?
Certainly, sir. I'm always ready to help those who are less fortunate.
Well, that's just peachy. Give me all your money then.
Excuse me?
Hand it over.
This seems very unfair.
Welcome to New York, kid.
It's real world Daventry.
Well, they didn't tell you
I'm
about
not gonna let a
Daventry.
little bad luck ruin my day. Hello, New York.
Oh my god, she's chipper.
Has arrived.
Wow,
No
that is
luggage
that
and
is-
no money.
That is not the mood I would be in. I think she'll probably have more problems than money on her mind.
Destiny awaits. Nothing can stop me now.
You don't have any ID on you. Probably.
I
Maybe.
really want to thank you for hiring me, Mr. Augustini.
It's really long.
For hiring you? I don't even know who you are.
I'm Laura Bow. I believe you know my father, John Bow.
Ah, John Bow's daughter. Now I remember. How is he?
He's fine, and he says hello. He wanted to know if you still had that newspaper clipping on your wall about the explosion of the Hindenburg building in New Orleans.
That's what he wants to know.
Yes. Your father was the first cop on the scene of the explosion, and he let me into the wreckage so I could cover it for the paper. I rescued Rupert Hindenburg from his burning office, wrote about it, and made a name for myself as a reporter. I owe John a lot for that. Think you could handle being a reporter for a big city paper?
I'll do my best, sir.
We usually just hire men for this job. It's rough out there, and you're kinda small.
What?
I can do it, Mr.
She's not that
Augustine.
low.
Just give me a chance.
All right, as a favor to my old pal John, but I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Thank you, sir.
For your first assignment, I want you to write about a burglary. Some kind of fancy knife was stolen from the Leyendecker Museum. I'll arrange for you to attend the fundraiser at 7 o'clock tonight for their new Egyptian exhibit. Everyone will be there. Tell them you're covering the society news so they won't clam up on you.
You won't regret it, sir. I have a nose for news.
Just keep your nose out of trouble. Here's your official notebook and your pencil. It already has Crodfaller's notes in it. Have the story ready by 3 tomorrow, or you're out of a job.
Here's a used notebook.
It's your official used notebook.
Couldn't get you a fresh one.
That was a very, very long.
Yeah, that was a lot of introduction exposition.
Laura Baines, right?
And we're not done.
Laura Bow, sir. And I believe you have the advantage.
Well, he is a man.
Crodfaller Rhubarb, ma'am, though you can call me Rube. So I suppose you've already met Sam.
Yes, he's very colorful.
Don't let him shake you. He's tough on the outside, but inside he's got a heart of stone.
I'm sure he... Pardon me? What did you say?
Never mind, just pulling your leg. Why don't you take this desk right here and we'll get you settled in?
That's very kind of you. Mr. Augustini sort of left me on my own. I have to start on this story about a burglary at the Leyendecker Museum.
Oh. You get to play. It's playtime.
Yeah.
Nice. I thought that we were just going to be watching this.
That was only 12.5 minutes.
Oof. Okay, cool. I might... No. Just a bit more. Yeah, that's okay? Do you think?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, okay. What the hell are we doing? We're a reporter. We need to prepare a story. Do we need to sit down?
Yeah, you started.
This is now your desk.
Who are you talking
it's
to?
very old and looks like it hasn't
right.
been cleaned thoroughly in years, but it's sturdy and serviceable.
Oh, it's a different voice.
It's a different voice.
I got really confused for a second.
Who are you talking to? Yourself? Just talking to yourself about how you've got a new desk.
Okay, well...
Internally.
Didn't we have one of these in,
The blotter?
Yeah, in Deja Vu 2.
The desk drawer is locked.
Oh no, our first puzzle.
You already have plenty of pencils.
Do we?
We don't have any luggage.
I have no pencils.
A notepad and a pen.
It's your official New York Daily Register News Tribune reporter's notebook with index tabs for people, places, and things.
Cool. I'm interested to know how similar this is to the Colonel's Bequest. Whether it's like...
Well, this time I noted in the credits it said creative consultant was Roberta Williams and not, didn't seem like she actually...
Yeah.
Developed or designed specifically.
I just wonder, I guess if it hews more closely to a traditional point and click. Or if it tries to do some of that interesting stuff the other game did, which it was very defensive about.
Well, it didn't give us a warning this time, so...
Is there a clock? It didn't give us any kind of apology. Or, if you don't
get this game...
If you don't get this game...
rubbish.
You're not putting the work in. So we've got...
Feels like an old desk blotter.
It does. Okay.
I mean, it also looks like an old desk.
You get no response.
Oh, is it because you did touch?
Yes, I felt it. I felt it up. So I got look, touch or pick up. That's essentially use. harass,
Yeah, I was about to say yell at and
swear, swear at, question, bowling ball.
Do we still think it maybe has tell and ask then?
I guess, yeah,
Like-
this must be some sort of... This must be interrogative? I don't know how you say that word. And this must be like just casual chit-chat?
Because in the previous one it was like you had two ways of communicating, right? You can ask them stuff or you can tell them things.
Oh, well, in this case, maybe we tell them what we think. Yeah. Okay, should I step away? It doesn't...
Yeah, I guess
Unless,
so.
can we actually do something? No. It's going to take me a while to get used to this.
While this is an interesting approach, it serves no practical purpose.
I disagree. I can put a book on a table and open it.
I find usually if you want to
This is
write
the
something,
city
that putting it
newsroom
on
of the
something
New
is more
York Daily
useful.
Register News Tribune,
Yeah.
New York City's second most popular newspaper.
Everyone's
It's
so
a
slow.
beehive of activity. But as you look around the room, you notice with some dismay that all of the employees are male.
It kind of takes the mick a little bit, because if I were reading these out,
Yeah.
it would cut me off if I read that slowly.
Yeah.
Right? And now,
If you read like that, it would be gone.
now they're giving them room to breathe.
You find a curiously heavy object in the trash.
Okay.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure that's going to help me open the drawer. There are loads of drawers.
This is
Yeah.
now...
But this is the only one
The
that
desk
you are allowed to use.
you already...
Okay. All right. Maybe we have to
guess-
ask this guy. Or this guy. Or this guy. They're all men. What are you thinking? Sorry, I was interrupting you.
I was just going to say, yeah, just question that guy, I guess.
Do you want to test out our different conversational abilities?
Yes,
I
yeah.
hope I'm not intruding. I mean, if you were working on the burglary story...
Miss Bow, please, it is not a problem. Yes, I'd started work on the story, but it's not your fault that it's been reassigned. That's just something I'll have to take up with Sam.
Thank you, Mr. Rube.
It's not how people talk to each other. Oh.
There.
Oh,
right.
ho.
Ask about specific things. I see.
Your note. No. Oh, okay. Wow. Low fat. This is a lot to ask about the first guy we've got, and we haven't even left this room. Who are all these people?
I don't know Dr. Pippin Carter. I don't know.
Do you know
Carrington,
low
I don't
fat?
know. Low fat is, I assume, some random person that we have yet to meet.
I really hope he's not Chinese.
Yeah, he may be.
So he definitely is Chinese.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be Chinese. Be a yogurt.
be a mascot costume for a yogurt.
Oh, I can highlight it, but I can't do anything about it.
Do you double click it or?
I tried double clicking. No, it's just point things. Oh my god, how do you use this thing? No, that's help, which I do need.
Yeah, because I'd like to ask him about the actual burglary. If he's done some work on it, he'll know.
Yeah.
He'll know something.
What am I supposed to do?
Maybe you click one and then exit out of the notebook?
Really?
I mean, I doubt it, but I guess we'll see.
Were you able to get any
No.
leads at all about the burglary
That's the system.
at the museum?
No.
No, hadn't been working on the story very long. I went to see Detective O'Reilly down at the police station, but he was pretty tight-lipped. I was planning on talking to Ziggy down at the speakeasy. He's a stoolie, usually good for a tidbit or two.
Any other leads I can follow up on?
With due respect, ma'am, it's going to be your byline on the story, not mine.
Point taken, Mr. Crodful. Rube.
Rube. We can't go through this way.
This is not acceptable.
Oh, and it doesn't even highlight...
Well, I mean, we're not in conversation with them at the moment, are we?
Yeah, but I mean, if I have to keep going back and forth, I'm going to need to remember which ones we've already done. And there's no,
or maybe if you try talking to him again, asking him a question again, and seeing if it highlights it in that menu, because you just opened the book, right? Or did you...
I selected burglary, and then went to exit.
Yeah.
So I assume I would select like that, and then exit, and then it will do him. But the burglary isn't like grayed out.
Are you asking him another question right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we're just going to need to remember then. Do you want me to take notes?
I don't know how practical. Maybe this won't come up much. I don't know.
What can you tell me
Yeah.
about Sam?
Oh my god.
He's a perfectionist.
Okay.
I badmouth him now and then, but
wow.
Well, he's given me plenty of breaks, so I owe him a few.
Like, I'm so kind of surprised about this mechanism that I'm not paying attention to the content of what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Well, the first one, he said he'd tried to talk to someone down at the station, but he wasn't very useful. And then he said his next plan of action was talk to Ziggy by the speakeasy.
Okay.
But after that, it's our job now, so...
Okay. So he gave us a couple of leads.
And then also they got added to the notebook for your second question.
Okay, so...
Well, this is...
No.
Well, this is...
Shh. Oh, okay.
It's your...
Okay, so you can also go to the notebook and have a look at it.
So it added the speakeasy, and it added...
that name, Ziggy, right?
Ziggy, yeah.
So, maybe it doesn't expect you to go around and just literally ask everyone about everything. Maybe you're supposed to be more selective. It does make me terrified that we'd miss something that will then stop us. But, I guess... I mean, in the other game, you had to pretty much ask everyone about everything.
Yeah.
Or at least all the people about them all.
Yeah, you did. But there were... This looks like it's going to have a bit more... I don't know.
Does it look like it's going to have anything?
But it looks like the map might be big. I don't actually know. It's difficult because they've already given us 12 places straight away.
I'm so excited to be a member of the Trib staff. After all, I studied journalism in college. I went to Tulane and never thought that my first job out of school would be at a paper as prestigious as this one. I mean, that is unusual, isn't it?
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Never mind.
Right.
Alright.
Oh, okay, so there's a way out this way. I assume we're not supposed to go into the gents.
Where does she live?